Right, so welcome everyone back to Call of the Wild. So what we're doing today, it's not the rat challenge. We're going to get into that a little bit later on because we want to talk to you guys, but we are doing something actually quite cool today, which is something else that we've been playing around with the idea for a long time. Basically, there's a lot of new players coming to Call of the Wild, especially around Christmas time, and they've always asking what is the best loadout to use, or, you know, can you do things with the starter rifle and stuff. So what we're going to do today is we're going to attempt, I'm not promising anything, we're going to attempt to go around the Savannah with the starter kit that you get. The only thing we've given ourselves is a tiny little bit of what might be harder to get if you're first starting to the game is polymer tip rounds. So I'll show you guys what we got. We're both rocking the Ranger 243 polymer tip rounds, which I believe you start with soft point rounds, but you can work your way up fairly quickly to polymer tip. And with the old Ascent scope, which is pretty much everything that you start with, including the Vantage binoculars, which aren't the rangefinder ones. So this is what the loadout looks like. Look at what Taco's using now. That's the rifle. Can you actually put the scope on that? Oh yeah, okay, so you can still see it. That's the scope that we're using as well. Have you got the binoculars on you, Taco?
Yes.
And the Vantage binoculars look like that, which don't have ranging on them. So we're effectively playing like anybody new would be to the game, just to basically see what we can get. Now, we have heard a lion over towards the north, but we're going to avoid that just for the time being.
I hear a lion panting to the east of us, so...
Yep. This is going to be interesting to see what we can get with that, because I know a lot of people, like, when they first starting out on you, if you see the videos of myself and Taco playing around with the rifles, all the different variations that we've got so far, you can be a little bit put off, especially if it's a bit of a grind to get those weapons. But if you use this rifle, the 243, you'd be very surprised on a lot of the reserves how good this rifle can be. In particular, Layton. You can really grind a lot of the animals on Layton and get a fair bit of cash behind you as well if you're willing to put the time in. But obviously for today, because of what we're going to be talking about, we've jumped on to Savannah. So, first things first, Taco. Welcome back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, brother.
Did you have a good one?
Oh, yeah. Great.
Good Christmas time, good New Year.
Busy, but yeah. I'm seeing my voice is even changing. I went to puberty
Your voice
over
is rolled
the
out.
New Year. Yeah, it was great, though. Great.
Oh, freeze.
Hemsbuck.
Oh, it's on the run. Oh, they're on the run. It's a group. Get that armpit. There we go. It's a good hit. Is it going to drop it, though?
It's not dropping yet.
It's gone. Didn't even leave a scratch.
Oh, with the Gemsbach, generally it's 7mm, right? Is your high end.
Oh, yeah.
So,
again, for the purpose of this video, it's a little bit of a fun video. It's a trip down memory lane. Like, everybody's been here before where you have this rifle. And we're just doing a little bit of testing, having a good time. But
yeah.
We did want to talk to you guys about a couple of things. Obviously, first of all, the reason why we're not doing a rat challenge today. Now, myself and Taco have been playing around with the idea. If you have seen the latest rat challenge that we did, where we did the realism rat challenge, you'll know that we were kind of messing around with the idea of resetting skills and perks and stuff to kind of be at the same level, give each other the same... Oh, that's a vital shot, though, Taco. You smacked the hell out of it.
Nice. Let's see. Yep, yeah, we got hunting pressure now, so we're good.
Oh, it's down? Ooh.
Yep. Tango down. Somewhere.
So, like I was saying, we've basically been toying around with the idea of playing around with the same perks and skills and stuff. Well, it turns out that we've not just heard it ourselves, we've heard it from other people too, that the devs are basically resetting everything. The way the perks work, the way the skills work, you know, what's effective, what is the, you know, the best ones that are suited for you and stuff. As far as we know, anyway, I don't know where it is, Taco, so I'm just going to follow you.
Yep.
As far as we know, everything is being reset. So it doesn't really make much sense to get like 3 reserves deep into a realism rat challenge if they're resetting that stuff. So we're just shelving it for now. Don't worry, we are going to come back to it, and it's probably going to be better than ever if we do start from, you know, a level playing field. So don't worry, guys, it is still coming back. I do see the messages that you want to see more rat challenge, but we're just putting it on hold for now. So that's our thinking behind it anyway. We're still going to bring the videos to you guys, obviously. You're still going to see a big variation and stuff. Also, with that being said, lately, especially around Christmas time, I've had a lot of people asking if myself, Taco, myself, Fisk, all 3 of us together, if we're all going to be playing different games We absolutely are, guys. Don't worry. We're not limiting ourselves to things like Call of the Wild. Although, it's a fun game to play together. Obviously, we can talk to you guys. There's a lot of downtime where we can talk to you guys, answer questions and stuff. We absolutely got a lot of games planned for this year. And there's a lot of cool games that hopefully we can sink our teeth into and you guys can enjoy. So don't worry. We're not just pegging ourselves just to Call of the Wild. It will still be there. It's not going anywhere. But if you want to see other stuff too, we're absolutely bringing that. Now, the last thing that I do want to bring up, which is kind of news, Call of the Wild news, if you will, is... Oh, no, I forgot the animal. Water buffalo, Taco. Is it? Oh, God.
Yeah,
water buffalo. Water buffalo has just recently had an announcement that it's getting TruRACS. So for those of you that really enjoy playing around with the TruRACS and seeing all the variations with them, with the different animals, I think the last one was the goats, the ibex. So the latest one, which I believe they're going to be working on for the next couple of weeks before release, is going to be water buffalo. Pretty much, that's us catching up with everything that we needed to tell you guys. The rat challenge, we are still doing it. We're just waiting for the devs to kind of rework the skills and perks. Hopefully that'll be really soon. There's obviously going to be more games that we're going to be playing together. I do get that question quite a lot. And if you are interested in news for Call of the Wild, the water buffalo... Oh, wait, I think I see it. Yeah, it's down here, Tago. The water buffalo are getting TruRACS.
Oh, yep.
So loads of things coming, loads of cool things coming, especially in 2020. We've got a lot planned, guys. It's just, it takes a little bit of time with either two of us, or even especially three of us, to get time to play together. It can be a little bit of a pain. So, yeah, we do have stuff planned. It just takes time to get it all organized. Traveled quite a bit, but at least you took it down. 243.
Yeah, or quick kill, 0% integrity, 100%. I did get double lung. I just must have crossed into the second lung. But that goes to show you, though, as long as you go for that breadbasket area that I like to talk about, the double lung, you can still take down these animals, even with these lower, caliber weapons like this.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? A lot of people think that you have to drop an animal like that, and it's not necessarily true. Like, just because you see other people, not just me and Tago, if you see anybody or even your friends or something, they drop an animal like that where you get the drop, the quick kill where they instantly drop on the spot. That doesn't mean that you have to do that in order to grind money and stuff. As long as you are tagging animals like Taco said, what he calls the bread basket stuff. It's probably the right word, but it just tickles me every time. As long as you're hitting animals there, or there or thereabouts in the vitals, you're going to drop them and you are going to claim the animal and get the money for it. So it's just a little bit of more of a grind in the early stages, but the payoff is still definitely there if you're willing to put the time in. But yeah, I was asking people, Taco, a while back, hell is that? What they would like to see in 2020 going forward for Call of the Wild. Taking one thing away, which is bug fixes, which is an absolute necessity anyway. What would you like to see as an addition this year? It can be one or two things.
With the waterfowl, with as many as there are, dogs for sure. Like a retriever dog and a pointer dog. For sure.
Oh, yeah. Now, me and you, got a little bit of a conflicting argument, haven't we, when it comes to, the vehicles. It's not that you don't want to see horses in the game, but you would love I always forget the name. Side-by-side.
Side-by-side, yeah.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd love to have horses, too. I feel like horses would be much quieter, especially when we're... Because that's one thing when we're traveling together on quads, we can't really communicate because they're so loud, right? And that'd be the same problem with side-by-sides. Unless they give us the option to adjust the audio on vehicles individually or something, that'd be nice. But
just make it like they do in safaris in Africa. When I went on my safari, the I guess the warden, when we went there, he was driving super slow as not to upset the animals because of obviously they're used to the vehicles being on the land around them and stuff. They get used to it like any animal would. Maybe if they come up with a mechanic where if you're driving slower, it makes less noise. Rather than screaming through something.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know how realistic that is, though. Turkeys! Oh my god, I'm so done with people asking for turkeys in this game.
Yeah.
At this point...
So are the devs.
Yeah, it's such a meme. I know there's some people out there legitimately want turkeys, but it's so dumb. Even if they added them, people would be like, okay, now we got them, so what? But there's still a few people that'd be like, actually, no, I'm kind of glad that they've added them. So, every single comment is turkeys. No! Stop asking for turkeys! I mean, I can't say that because it might actually genuinely be what some people want, but it's absolutely a meme right now. Even if it is quite outlandish and it's not crazy out there, I mean, we do ask for things like mods and stuff with like predators and things, so I can't be overly critical about people asking about like turkeys and things, but god damn, the amount of times I see it on like everywhere. When are you gonna add turkeys?
Right.
Oh, there it is again.
They drop it already. Enough. They said maybe. I mean, come on. I mean, don't you hate when people constantly ask for something?
Yeah, it's not like we do that ever.
Right.
I was having a conversation with someone the other day about the whole turkey thing. I was like, why do you want to see them? And they were like, I don't know. Just want them in the game. So now the meme is spreading like a virus. No, stop it. Wait, is he coming towards us?
Hopefully.
Oh, no, there he is. I got him. Nailed him. He's going to go down instant. It's going to be a quick kill. I can feel it. It's never going to go down after that shot. I think I tagged his spine, to be honest.
Oh, we'll track it.
Oh, one of the other things people have been mentioning is a new reserve. And as you pointed out the other day, the survey that they've put out for people to fill out for things that they'd like to see, the tropical reserve been brought back up again. I think that's going to be my go-to now. Because last year I was kind of set on that, and then you swayed my vote by saying what was it, a Texas map?
Yeah, Texas. Good.
Because I really thought, like, I was coming around to the idea of having a Texas map because I think just the actual landscape, but I really, really want to see what this engine would look like with a tropical reserve. God, I think it'd be beautiful.
Well, the questionnaire has Australia with, like, in parentheses, tropical/desert. So.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, even that, I'd be fine with that. Australia or, like, a tropical reserve. Because in Classic, there's a tropical one, isn't there? Isn't there like some kind of tropical reserve?
Yeah, the Classic has all sorts of reserves. I didn't even visited all the reserves because there's so many.
Yeah.
But they're Australia reserve. There's 2 Australia versions. I mean, it's not necessarily Australia because it's not a real world in Classic.
This thing does pack a punch. I mean, it's not enough to drop it on the spot, but right. So male, 206 kilograms, common. Tracking distance was 300 meters, level 5. Trophy rating 43. Integrity was 100, obviously, because it's way lower caliber than you need to drop it. 0 quick kill. 517. So, see, that just goes to show a lot of people that are new, you can drop these things. And you can... I mean, it's not the greatest score ever. In fact, it's not a good score. But look at the cash. 1,200 for that. And that took us all of, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're looking to get a reserve and you're not wanting to get this reserve because of the lions and the lower level weapons that you have, I mean, it's obvious that you can. Just if you happen to see a 9 lion or something, just ignore it. Let it keep going. Let it roam, and then just hunt the smaller ones until you do get a weapon that can actually take it down.
Right. Have you got your eyes on one? You want that one?
Yeah, I can take that one there.
Right. I'm gonna go for one of these guys here. I'm gonna dial up to about 150. I'm going to go for a single lung because it's probably not... Oh, wait, actually, kudu. Yeah, it can drop a kudu, can it? The 243.
Yeah, it should be.
Right, you ready?
Yep, good to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Tango down.
Oh, nice. You dropped him. I definitely got single lung. He's dropping slowly. 25, 0, and... Tango down. Take away the fact that, you know, whatever reserve it could be, have you thought about any new animals adding to the game? And it can be any animal as well. It doesn't have to be a specific thing like, oh, only the ones you can hunt. Because, I mean, we've got lions in the game, so...
Yeah, to be honest, that's even in the questionnaire. And,
oh, it is?
I couldn't think of one. I mean, I sat there for a few minutes trying to think of something that I really want animal-wise. And I couldn't really come up with anything in particular. So I put the natural Bigfoot.
Wait, did you really put Bigfoot?
Yeah. I'm excited because supposedly ballistics is supposed to be coming, or like ballistics when it comes to ammo types and stuff. So that's gonna be so much better. I would love to have like if for real hunters, especially deer hunting. Like a lot of times you'll load like around a slug and then buckshot after. That way you round-wise, when you're firing, you can actually fire a second round, and it's going to be buckshot for a moving animal.
Wait, you're talking about just a shotgun, yeah?
Yeah, shotgun or even rifle rounds. I'd like to have like a polymer tip and then maybe soft point and then a polymer tip after that.
Oh,
that
you mean
way,
like alternate ammo types?
Yeah,
okay.
Closer range, I'll run that soft point and then, but then also be able to rack it out. I'd love to be able to load in weapons or ammo like that because you can do it in like what the game Tarkov. You can do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Load in your ammo order and stuff. That'd be pretty nice to be able to do, especially if they introduce ballistics because that makes more sense to be able to do that. I mean, they already have ballistics technically when it comes to arrows on this game, but it's just they never really incorporated other than more penetration for polymer tips.
I caught up on a Joe Rogan podcast where he was talking about a certain TV show where there was a group of lions that have broken away from the norm of what African lions would do and the areas where they would hunt. And they've gone to a specific part where they've crossed this river and stuff. They've taught themselves how to swim more effectively and efficiently. And because of that, they've got to a different resource food, which I believe is just like buffalo, Cape buffalo, or whatever it is. Like, the bigger animals rather than just the smaller springbok and stuff like that. They're feeding on a lot more, bigger meats or bigger prey. So in turn, it's making them huge. And it is actually it's a documentary on, I can't remember the name of it. For everybody listening right now, I'll pop the name up on the screen if I remember it. If not, a simple Google search, you should be able to find it. But these lions, when you see the pictures of them, if you do a little bit of digging, compared to like a normal lion, they are jacked out of their mind, Taco. Like super pumped lions. That's what Joe Rogan called them. He said they're like super lion, or almost like a super species or something of a normal lion. Honestly, check them out. Because, I don't know if you know this, there was something, I don't know if the animal or the species is extinct now. Got another female lion here. Lioness coming towards you, Taco, if you're behind me.
Okay. Yeah, this one dipped out somewhere, I don't even know.
Oh, there she is. Marking her now. See ya? Gonna get that shot. Oh, that's way too high. No. Right. Also, I'm going to tell you something else that I've learned from watching a hunting video. But yeah, there's apparently this type of lion that was in Africa that is now extinct. It was called a Cape lion. Have you ever heard of them?
Cape buffalo?
No, dude. Google Cape lion. They were massive.
Yeah.
Like, super massive. Like, if you came across these things, you would know. The thing that I watched was it was an old hunter basically talking to a fairly new hunter, helping him with his aim. So he says, when you're taking a shot with a moving target, you don't really ever just want to kind of anticipate the shot and then stop the scope. So if the animal's running, I'll show everybody at home what I'm talking about. If the animal's running, you don't just want to, and then stop and then shoot. What this old boy was saying, who is a very experienced hunter, was when the animal is running, you just want to keep going in a straight line, take the shot, and then keep moving with the scope. You see what I'm saying there, Taco?
Yeah.
So you carry that. It's almost like
it's following through on a swing when you're swinging.
Exactly that. I think that is actually how he said it with a golf swing, though. And I found it hilarious. But when he said it, it made so much sense. And honestly, I've been playing other games using that as like in the back of my mind. My aim's gotten way better, way better because of it.
Yep.
So props to the old boy. Thank you very much for that information, all that wisdom you passed down. Try it, guys. For everybody at home, try it.
That microsecond of a difference will make it right there. So.
Oh, dude, so much difference. We got the stomach and the radius ulna, like a shin or something. We'll take it. Right. So I think what we're gonna do to end the episode is we're gonna try and fight off the Cape buffalo. So we'll see you guys in a second. 3, 2, 1, go. Getting hits in. She's not dropping percentage, Techo. At all. Oh no, reloading. Don't lose line of sight.
I think they might be charging.
Oh, they coming around this way? All I can hear while I was running away was... Sequence.
I'm still popping shots. It feels like we're shooting the 22s at him again.
Whoa! Oh, it came from behind. Oh no!
Oh, she knocked me out. She got me.
Oh wait, dude, one of them's down. This is definitely all you, because she's down right next to me on the map. Let me make note of it. Right, it's right on the very tip down there. If you follow the river all the way around, you won't be able to miss her. She's just hiding in a bush. Okay, yeah, it didn't even go through.
No.
So he stopped right there. Yeah, the first shot was like on the inside of the shoulder blade, just didn't even go through. The second one did though. Right lung and stomach. Right lung again. Those were the two like damage dealers. And the fourth one just didn't go through either. 2%.
So the first shot, flesh, right lung. Little low. Felt a little bit higher.
What?
I think I might have gotten heart.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you'd have dropped that cape straight away off the one shot? I'd be so triggered if you'd have done that.
I ended up hitting it 6-7 times. Oh, this was a one shot, double lung. Once
Look
again,
at you
just
go.
behind the
You
heart.
single shot a cape. What level was it?
This was a level 7. So I'll
What?
take a screenshot of this. Yeah, I'll actually go ahead and check.
So, I mean, that's again, though. That's really good proof that you can do that just with the beginner rifles.
Yep.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, see how I'm kind of in the water here? If there was just like a snout of a crocodile that just slowly submerged, now I'm in the water, like this area. Oh my god, that would be insane if they did that. It'd create just a different environment for us to play in, right? What are you? I can't even spot that from here. I'm going to go for 300-meter shot on that. Oh, I nailed it!
Nice.
Apex Hunter Taco! We're getting better. We're just getting better and better all the time.
That's right.
Here we go. Right, what do we get? It was a brain shot. Oh, I feel gross. But female, red brown, 100, and then 80, and it was a 5.76. Oh, okay, the distance was 291. Okay, I thought it was way more, way further than that. But I mean, I'll take it just for the range. But I feel like I need to have a shower now. I've done a brain shot. It's gross.
Stampede of all sorts of animals. I just saw you fly.
I was looking at the kill feed.
I see you laying in the lake. You got knocked into the lake.
I was looking at the kill feed to see what actually got you, because I thought the kudu got you, and I just looked up, and then the buffalo just headbutted me into oblivion. All right, guys, so I think hopefully that proved to any new players out there, or even old players, you know, if you've been around for a while, kind of a nice nostalgic feel. But you absolutely can use the Ranger 243 for a wide variety of animals. Yes, you might not hold integrity, but it's still a viable gun that you can use to grind the cash if you want to work your way up and get some good rifles and stuff. That doesn't mean, though, that the DLC weapons and stuff and things like that are not worth getting, because obviously you can see from the videos that we've done, they're a lot of fun, and it's nice to have the variety. Also, don't forget, tell him, Taco, about the Discord. Tell him to join. What's going to happen if they don't join?
If you don't join,
he's going to let me kidnap Doris and smoke her on a barbecue.
I was going to say, what's the threat? What am I going to do if they don't join? I don't know them.
I put you on the spot. Friend. You can't say it now. No, I'm kidnapping Doris. If you don't join the Discord, guys, I'm kidnapping Doris there. I said it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you do. Like the video if you enjoyed. And as always, we'll see you all in the next one.